Hey everyone, I'm here to share a story that's been weighing on my mind. Picture this. I'm 28 years old, living with my grandma, and we've got this amazing dynamic. We're like best friends. She's not living with me because she can't take care of herself. We just genuinely enjoy each other's company. We share laughs, braid hair, and she even cooks my favorite meals when I'm feeling down. Life is good, right? So let's fast forward to my cousin's wedding. My grandma, my sister, and I were invited to this beautiful traditional ceremony. It was everything you'd expect: love in the air, laughter, and a few too many dance moves. But the after party, oh boy, it was a chaotic mess. Everyone was dancing, and honestly, I was exhausted. There's this awkward tradition where the bride's family dances while everyone claps, and then it's the groom's family's turn. I'm part of the groom's family, so naturally, I was asked to dance. I really didn't want to. My dress felt like a vice grip, and I was so tired. But my grandma, bless her heart, convinced me to join in. I thought I did okay, considering I was practically ready to collapse. But here comes the kicker. After my dance, I slumped back into my seat, hoping to catch my breath, when this older woman, someone I didn't even know, turned to me and said, "You don't dance that often, do you?" Can you believe that? It was so rude and judgmental. I just laughed it off to avoid causing a scene, but inside, I was fuming. I told my sister about it, and she advised me to shake it off. So I did. But the real drama unfolded after the wedding. My grandma, in all her kindness, invited that same woman back to our house. At first, I thought she was just hitching a ride or maybe staying for the night. But when we got home, I excused myself and went straight to bed. I figured she'd be gone by morning. Spoiler alert, she wasn't. When I came downstairs the next day, there she was, still loitering in my living room. I left for work, hoping that by the time I returned, she'd have packed her bags and hit the road. But no, she was still there. So I pulled my grandma aside and asked, "What's going on? Is she staying for dinner or?" Turns out this woman was a full-fledged guest, and she'd be sticking around for a couple of days. My heart sank. I was never consulted. I didn't even know she was coming. This is my house. I felt like I had lost my say in who could stay under my roof. Fast forward 8 days. Yes, you heard that right. 8 long, excruciating days. She was still there. And let me tell you, she was constantly inserting herself into my life, offering unsolicited advice that I never asked for. If I mentioned cramps or a tough day at work, she'd chime in with her so-called wisdom. "Maybe you should work out more," she said when I complained about my cramps. I mean, seriously? When I was venting to my grandma about work stress, she cut in, telling me to suck it up because I'm an adult. I never asked for her opinion. She just barged in with whatever she thought was best, completely disregarding my feelings. I was fuming inside. I hadn't been rude. I didn't snap at her or start arguments. I simply vented my frustrations to my grandma, sister, and boyfriend. But instead of understanding, they called me an asshole for feeling uncomfortable. I was left feeling completely unheard. How could I be the rude one for wanting my space back? I'm not from the US, so maybe cultural differences play a role here, but I just couldn't wrap my head around it. So, here I am sharing my story, and I want to know, am I the asshole for being frustrated with my grandma's unexpected guest? Should I have kept my mouth shut, or do I have a right to express how uncomfortable this situation has made me feel?